Do you know how long it takes to assemble a car?
This is the second half of the 5th production line in the final assembly workshop. The rear end of the car is mounted here. The first installation is the rear collision beam and rear bumper guide bracket. Then it will be plugged into the trunk and keyless into the antenna plug. Its main function is to sense the car keys carried on the body to unlock the back cover. Then apply the 4 fixing screws on the left and right sides of the anti-collision beam. These screws will be tightened and fixed later. Then install OC and antenna. It can help the vehicle to everything. Then install the fuel controller. It's under the rear seats. The bottom of the body is the fuel tank. It needs to get stuck at the bottom of the car after plugging in the fuel controller. Then plug in the fuel pump. Then the wiring harness is blocked, and the cover plate is optimistic about the sealing. Then tighten the anti-collision beam screws. Screws with safe design like this are basically tightened with EC wrenches. In addition, 3 screws are used on the left side of the anti-collision beam. 4 screws are used on the right side. The reason for this is because a trailer hook will be installed on the right. Need to withstand more force. In addition, it is fixed with 4 screws like this, and it generally needs to be tightened diagonally. After tightening, you need to plug in the antenna plug to everything in the vehicle. There's also a rear bumper radar plug plugged in by the next operator. The next step is to fix the rear bumper bracket. You just need to put the 2 screws on the right first. Then install the rear bumper guide bracket on the side. The screws are hit on the receptacle nut installed before. The function of the guide bracket is to support and jam the bumper. There is also a section of guide bracket under the taillight. All screws are tightened with a custom stun gun. The same installation on the right. Then tighten the rear bumper. The remaining 2 sides of the guide bracket are used to drop nails. The function of the electric speed is to control the gap between the bumper and the back cover. Then card the pressure relief holes in the car on the left and right sides. When we close the door or turn on the air conditioner for external circulation, the air in the car can be drained from here. Then install the fuel tank refueling port. You need to install the fuel tank mouth cover lock on the inner plate of the fuel tank mouth first, fixed by 2 screws. Then glue a fuel logo on the inside of the fuel tank cap. The fuel label mainly indicates what type of gasoline to add. Then plug a drain pipe into the inner plate of the fuel tank port. Then install the fuel tank port. First pass the fuel tank drain pipe into the rear wheel hole. Then connect the fuel tank port lock cap plug. Then card the inner plate of the fuel tank mouth on the reserved orifice plate towel. Finally, screw on the fuel tank cover and clip the anti-release rope on the fuel tank cover. And then there's the rear bumper. You need to attach the rear bumper to the rear bumper bracket first. Then slap along the bumper bracket to clamp the bumper tightly. Then close the back cover. Rough check the match gap. Open the back cover after inspection. Prepare for the installation of subsequent processes. Then connect the rear bumper radar plug. Install another rear bottom guard. Fix with screws. The function of this bottom guard is mainly to make the chassis flatter, reduce air resistance. Then use 4 clips to attach the bumper to the bracket at the rear of the car. Then install the rear wheel cover. You need to install a fender first. The fender is fixed by 3 screws. Put on another or bumper fixing screw. Then install the rear wheel cover. First card the right side of the rear wheel cover in the fender. After the card number, screw it to fix it. A bumper is attached under the rear wheel cover. The inner screw is hit on the previously installed insert nut. It is fixed by a total of 8 screws. Plus the one below, there are 9 screws in total. The left side is also the same installation. The 5th production line ends here. Then it will come to the 6th production line. Here the filling of various liquids and the installation of interior guards will be completed. Follow me in the next issue, and then take you to understand the whole process of car assembly.